So with that. Okay. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she has done, do unto her. For she has been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. Right. Because y'all set up all these churches all over the place declaring that Esau, the Edomites, the Amalekites, them so-called Zionist Khazar Jews are the Hebrew Israelites. And y'all act like the 11 other brothers don't even exist. Because to say Jew is to say Judah, is to say Yehowadah, is only one tribe. What are 11 other brothers at? Then you want to come with some guy named Joseph Smith, which he actually declaring that these other Edomites over here, you white folks, Caucasians, are the 11 other brothers. That's a goddamn lie, man. Therefore shall her young man fall in the street, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, said the Lord. Right, because a lot of y'all gonna be called and called up from them reserves, and the military gonna be put on a high alert at the highest level. Even some of y'all that's retired, they gonna call y'all, and the war is gonna get so intense here in America against the whole world that they gonna start drafting y'all kids in the war. Why do you think they pushed the draft age up to 35? So all you middle-aged, trying to be forever young guys, y'all get ready to go over here. Y'all gonna be in top condition, so y'all can carry that 100-pound bag on y'all back and actually go over there and fight. I ain't doing nothing. You can give me my 10 years, my 20 years. You can do concentration camps. You can say that I'm a insurgent or terror, whatever you want to say. Treason, I don't give a fuck. America was treason against me first. What you see me doing is nothing but countering off a punch, which I'm kind of late, but I'm countering though. I'd rather be late than never. All right, Jeremiah 50:31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. And that's why even y'all military, what's the slogan of the military? To show y'all that y'all most proud. See that? What's the slogan of the military? The few, the proud, the Marines, right? All right, so y'all most proud. So we're gonna see if y'all can fight them UFOs that Trump and Penn is getting ready for y'all who think it's fake. Well, why the first in command, second in command is putting billions of dollars to go against something that's supposed to be fake? Y'all crazy. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said the Lord God of hosts, for thou day is come, the time that I will visit thee. So, hey, y'all got visitation coming. I'm laughing, because ain't no way around this one, baby. See? Because Esau, the Edomites, Caucasian European white folks that come from the Caucasus Mountain, the cave dwellers, I'm giving y'all straight facts history. See that? So that science projects that y'all taught us that we come from monkeys, no, y'all come from cavemen out of Caucasus Mountain, Georgia, Russia. Learn geographical basic location, because y'all good at making historical pieces of Alexander the Faggot, or Great, what y'all call them. Let me say it right. Or the Bati boy. Matter of fact, let me say it more politically correct. The LGBT community. See that? Y'all good at making period pieces. So today we here to write another period piece. This Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. And they show that. The man lined up, they had their swords. They showed it in the movie Braveheart, where the guys had their swords and Braveheart was going back and forth, and what they call it, he was rallying up the charge. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood, right, come from all that hacking. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. See that? So this is gonna be on a whole nother level. This war, the Third World War that's coming to America, the theater near everybody, this ain't gonna be with swords and shields and bucklers and horses. See that? These horses is modern day technology. What is it? S-500 Patriot missiles, things like that. Russia got something called a doomsday plan. And you notice last week they had if any of y'all watch geopolitics or international news, y'all would know that Putin had the doomsday plane circling for hours. He's only simulating flying over here to the United States. That's what they doing. Everybody's getting ready for war. So I'm out here to proclaim it so I can get up out the way. I don't want none of that. I don't know about y'all. Don't think I'm out here talking crazy. I don't want to see none of that. It's see that? And another thing, you got to learn how to stack these scriptures like the apostles of Great Millstone say. And that's what you see me out here doing, to paint this overall picture. No more puzzles. All right, where we at? Ezekiel 21:9. Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say. And a lot of y'all don't want to go into these hard topics. See that? Y'all get afraid of these Edomites or y'all bosses, for instance. But hey, being afraid is over with. They can't do no more than what they have already done. So we're going to keep going. Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord. And that's what I'm reading out the Bible. And everything I'm saying, I'm not just speaking of my own hard-vain opinion. I'm reading right out the Holy Bible that y'all swear that y'all swear in on. All y'all prime ministers, see that? Your governors, whether they your lawmen, whether they lawyers, because they got to go and get what? The Bar Association to get their degree. I said it right. Degree, right, to get their degree and stand on their Mason Masonic. They put their Mason Masonic hat on and they stand on their square. Right, so everybody's swearing on the Bible. So I'm reading that up. Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord. Say, a sword is sharpened and also furthest. See that? So that's the moral of the story. That people gonna have to find out the hard way what sword was it speaking about. It is sharpened to make a sure slaughter. It is furthest that it may glitter. And that's why they have been, upgrading their software and their technologies with these missiles. Because I think China got a missile called Moab. Moab is their ancient forefather. See, Moab and Ammon. That's their heritage on where they come from. Russia just upgraded their ICBM missile and they named it Satan 2. They got Satan 1 and Satan 2. So you got to ask yourself, why is all these countries building up their nuclear capability? The same reason why North Korea know why if they don't establish themselves with their ICBM missile, America gonna attack them just like they did Libya, just like they did Iran, just like they did Afghanistan, just like they did Iraq. Now they over and they got mercenaries over in Turkey fighting for them. You go over to you're the United States of America, the biggest and strongest military in the world, but here you go over to a country which is a third world country, Iraq, and then when you leave, his guy's named ISIS there, or ISO. Now you can look them up on Wikipedia. That's crazy. And you people crazy for believing that. But Ezekiel 21:10, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furthest that it may glitter, that we may make mirth. Shall we then make mirth? And that's what a lot of you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans are around here doing. Especially I see down here all over Texas. Y'all just want to have fun, drink alcohol, and have more fun. Meanwhile, the end of the world and the Third World War is actually brewing up for you. And you have no escape. That's the crazy part. Even the man who owned Amazon, they say he make more money than his employees make a day in a year. I mean, what he make in a day, they don't even make in a year. But the man is on national TV, on that stupid World Stop Hip Hop, saying that he's actually exploring space travel. Why is he doing that? Because he's trying to get up out of here, man. That man ain't slow, man. It is sharp. Where am I at? Okay. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contendeth thou the rod of my son as every tree. And he has given it to be furbished that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened. Right, so they're not putting them in no museum just so they can sit there. They plan on using this weapon. And it shall furbish to give it into the hands of the slaves. See that? Just like America used theirs, and they used theirs on the whole city. So China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, they gonna use their ICBM missiles on the mirror. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know any blacks, Latins, and Native Americans that actually have a fallout shelter. Because the average fallout shelter costs $250,000. Now, how many blacks got that just laying around the house?
Me.
What about $500,000? What about $1.5 million? Because for you to get your family in there, you better have $1.5 million, or joke's on you. So if you ain't got 1.5 just laying around for something that possibly could or could not happen, you in trouble. I'm here to tell you you in trouble. And I'm here to read it out the Holy Bible, whether you like it, believe it, understand it or not. See, and the elites of you Edomites, I'm talking about you Caucasian white men and women. Your elites are not telling y'all the truth. Y'all part of these secret societies. You mean to tell me that they ain't tell y'all that ICBM missiles is coming here to America to hit the homeland? I got it, I tell. I care about you that much. Ezekiel 21:11. And he has given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hands of the slayer. Cry and howl, son of man. That's what I'm doing. I'm out here, you would think I'm crying and howling, and I am. For it shall be upon my people. Exactly, see that? So people out here getting marked while things funny. Should be upon my people, it should be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thou thigh. How far I'm taking this? I'm going. Because it is a trial, and what if the sword contend even the rod, it shall be no more, said the Lord God. Thus therefore, son of man, prophesy and smite thou hands together, and let the sword be doubled. The third time, the sword of the slain, it is the sword of a great man that are slain, which enter into their private chambers. Exactly. Because we was told that America had what? A dome. A defense. Matter of fact, if you look at the new technology of what they just put out on new tech, they actually said that the drones that they have now actually have laser beams on them. To do what? To shoot down incoming intercontinental ballistic missiles. They ain't doing that for nothing. These Edomites getting ready. So let's go Isaiah 34. Folks think shit a joke. We're gonna find out joke was on them. Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear. Right, because I'm talking to everybody. Not just our people who mark their own self, but everybody. All nations. Chinese, Arabs, East Indies, African, Hawaiians, Japan people, Ghanaians, and all that. Come near, ye nations, to hear. Why do you think I'm down here on the highways and byways, where everybody is at? And hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth from it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. That's why all the armies are gathered over there right now in the Middle East, because that's where the Third World War is supposed to start in. That's why everybody's there for whatever reason, whether they in Turkey, Iran, Afghanistan, Iraq. The reason why all nations are over there is because this is the end of mankind reality. Who everybody know as Jesus Christ and the Third World War, That's happening right now in the midst of us. That's why every day they explain it to you about more and more chaos throughout the world. It's called international news. Start watching it. You stay off Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and world star hip hop. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. So we know what's going to be the end all be all of this movement. He has delivered them to the slaughter. That's why they over there in the third. That's why they over there. And it's called Jehoshaphat. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be filtered with their blood. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Now, if you see the movie of a mushroom cloud, that's exactly what it looked like. It looked like a scroll rolled together. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all the hosts shall fall down, as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as the fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. See that? Idumea is the Greek way of saying Esau. These Edomites, man, they the people of his curse. So join hands with them if you want to. The sword of the Lord. How far I'm taking? Oh, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord has a sacrifice in Bosnia, which that was the stronghold capital of you Edomites when y'all was in Georgia, when y'all was in the Middle East. And a great slaughter in the land of Idumeum, and they said it again. See that? So man, they getting it, man. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. See that? And the dust. Because they showed it on War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. They was being attacked, and that ship came out of the church. It was turning people into what? Powder dust. The directors get these movies and they visions from the scriptures. All people coming out of the dang courtroom, they stay in them.